stand for the freedom of the Ethiopian people. I'm also a follower of Jesus Christ, and I am a Christian in the United States of America, stand with the Ethiopian people. I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and we are obligated to stand for the freedom of the Ethiopian people. As American, as Christians, and as a Marine, I stand for the freedom of the Ethiopian people.
Can you spell your last name?
My last name is spelled F-I-X.
Okay, thanks. That's all I need for this.
You'll be free. I, as an ex-Marine, have fought for my country and stood for democracy. We as a nation stand for democracy throughout the world. We cannot stand for the terrorism and the oppression that is going on in Ethiopia today. We must, with all good conscience as American people, stand behind the Ethiopian people in H.R. 2003 and demand that our senators support this in the Senate and get it passed, that the freedom for the Ethiopian people will be a reality. We cannot watch the oppression, the murder, the rapes of women, and everything that's going on in Ethiopia. People sleep at night. We must stand up and stand in the gap for the Ethiopian people. We have a responsibility as Americans to support democracy throughout the world. Right now, that greatest need is in the nation of Ethiopia. Please stand with me and the Ethiopian people to support H.R. 2003 and to get the people and democracy in the nation of Ethiopia, that the Ethiopians may be a free people. Thank you.
All right.
So we'll go to Mr. Adam Carter, ACORN representative. ACORN stands for Association of Community Organizations for Reform Now.
Thank you very much. I'm really proud to be here with everybody and standing up to Senator Inhofe and his shameful and disgusting behavior regarding the people of Ethiopia, regarding the will of the American people. This bill passed, by voice vote and unanimously in the House of Representatives. That means, the delegation for Oklahoma voted for this law, and Inhofe is fighting against the people of Oklahoma and fighting against the people in this country and what the good people of America stand for, which is not supporting dictators, which is not supporting slavery, which is not supporting rape, and these are all the things that Inhofe is supporting. By denying this bill, by denying this bill and not letting it be voted on by the full Senate. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to see everybody out here standing and doing the democratic thing, which is letting your voice be heard. Let Senator Inhofe and let all these politicians know that this is unacceptable behavior. This is unacceptable. The American people from all over want to see this change. And it's wrong. And it's simply wrong. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad everyone is out here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Daniel Batchelder, Director of the Peace House here in Oklahoma. Good deal. I am Nathaniel Batchelder. I'm the Director of the Peace House in Oklahoma City. And I was the recipient in December of just this past year of the Oklahoma Human Rights Commission Human Rights Award for 25 years of work in Oklahoma for human rights. My co-recipient of that award was Ambassador Edward Perkins, who served the United States as ambassador to South Africa and opposed human rights in South Africa. So I've heard about this issue from my friends in the United Nations Association, and I've heard about this issue from people that I know at Human Rights Watch, and I've heard about this issue from other human rights supporters in Oklahoma. So I felt very confident coming here today because I've been visited by some of you at the Peace House. Our U.S. Senator from Oklahoma has been using his position to block progress of this human rights bill, most likely
directly because Ethiopia has permitted the U.S. to use Ethiopian prisons for the interrogation of suspects in the war on terror. It is embarrassing to consider that Senator Inhofe is opposing legislation to support human rights in Ethiopia because Ethiopia has cooperated with U.S. human rights abuse in the interrogation of suspected enemies of the United States. For too long, the United States has been willing to ally itself with oppressive regimes, ignoring human rights violations when perceived national interests are at stake. So, we have sent out an email from the Peace House to perhaps 1,000 people with information about this bill and how to take action and how to contact Senator Inhofe, which we will do again, and I'm proud to be here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.